Hi, I'm Melanie from Nova Scotia, Canada, and this is Adventures in Groceryland. This is our weekly meal video showing what we have eaten over the last week. Check it out. We were able to have some really phenomenal meals, and it's been hot, so some of the meals that we had were cold meals, and I've really started thinking how I can incorporate with my next grocery buy what I need to buy to incorporate some more cold meals because I think the heat is here, maybe, finally, for the summer. Check it out. Before we do anything else for the day, we are going to be having steak for supper tonight, and we took it out of the freezer yesterday. You can see we've had this one, where's the date? A long time. So this is from the summer of 2024, just came out of the freezer, and we want to marinate this. So we took it out last night. It thawed overnight in the fridge. We are going to marinate it all day today. This is my favorite. It's an inexpensive marinade at Dollarama. I mean, you can buy French's at Sobeys. You can buy this marinade at Sobeys, but it's like half the price at Dollarama, so why wouldn't you buy it there? They are two for $1.50 at Dollarama. So we are going to get this into marinade right away. Crack of dawn. This is our little marinating container, so we've pierced the meat all over. The handsome one has mixed up the marinade, and we really love this marinade. All you need to add is water. And so we'll just have this marinating all day long. For lunch today, I'm going to make a quick salad plates for us. So we're going to have some salami rolls, and this is pasta salad and potato salad left over from supper the other night. A couple little strawberries and a couple little cherry tomatoes. Quick and easy. The salami is on. Cold plates. These look great. We have salami, potato salad, pasta salad, pickles, tomatoes, and garnished with 2 little strawberries. Looks yummy. For supper tonight, we are having the steak that we've been marinating all day, baked potatoes. We're going to have some shrimp skewers that I got on clearance, I don't know, 6 months ago, 8 months ago at Superstore. And I don't even know where this asparagus came from. It is frozen currently. I did not blanch this. I don't know when I got this. I don't know how long it's been in the freezer. It was a surprise, but it can be cooked with this supper. It'll go great. And we're going to get this on the barbecue. I used a garlicky dill. We also added salt and some olive oil. Not too much. There's going to be liquid coming out of this as they melt. Dethaw. As they dethaw. As they thaw. Thaw, not dethaw. Thaw. So for potatoes, those were in the microwave for 10 minutes first. I cut a lot of pieces off. These were not good potatoes that I got at that. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It was a market. The one in Hammond's Plains. Ooh, yeah. That looks good. Oh, I'm excited. I'm just hovering out here. The asparagus is looking good. It's actually a really, really nice, gorgeous night on the lake. And that's very nice because tomorrow we are supposed to get 25 to 30 millimeters of rain. So these are looking really awesome. I'm excited. We need to get the shrimp on, but they'll cook up right fast. So, all right, we're going to get everything plated up. We each were having one of the little shrimp skewers. We've still got a bit of sour cream left, so we're going to put some of that on the potatoes. Here we are. Marinated steak, baked potatoes, asparagus, and shrimp skewers. And I did throw some of those radish sprouts that I got over the potatoes. That'll be some good nutrients for us. Healthy, guys, healthy. Life is all about balance. Get some sprouts. I made teriyaki pork lo mein with rice. So it was a stir fry with rice last week, a couple days ago. And there was enough leftovers for us to have for lunch today. I'm going to get it plated up. Smells amazing. Exciting. We did a thing. There is a fundraiser currently going on by Domino's. They are running a fundraiser and benefit locally for the Valley Regional Hospital Foundation. So that is a hospital here in my local area, would be my local hospital. You go buy a medium pepperoni or medium cheese pizza for $5. Woo! And the full amount of the money goes directly to the hospital foundation. So we decided to support that charity today, and we are having yummy, yummy pizza for supper. $5 directly to charity. Cold plates again for lunch today. This is the last of the potato salad, the last of the macaroni salad, and the protein this time is leftover chicken from a beer can chicken that we made last week. I put some sprouts on both of the plates. The handsome one is having beet pickles and cherry tomatoes, and I am having olives and cherry tomatoes. They look good. I just topped the potato salad with a little bit of dried parsley and some pepper. I wanted to give an update on one of our turtle rescues. So maybe 2 or 3 videos ago, I shared some snapping turtle, and then I think I called it a wood turtle that we encouraged to get across the road so that they'd be off the road and wouldn't get hit. But one thing that I didn't say is the turtle that we thought was a wood turtle had a tracking device on it. So we thought this was very curious. We took some pictures and we contacted the Department of Natural Resources, and come to find out it was an endangered Blandings turtle that they have been tracking. It was hit by a car maybe 3 years ago, and they rehabilitated it, and then they've been tracking it to make sure that it is able to reintegrate back into its natural environment. I'm going to share a couple pictures. It was really cool. So I had someone from the Department of Natural Resources call me, and then actually the biologist that is specifically watching this turtle, and the turtle's name is Spinach. So it's pretty cool. It's nighttime, and we're doing a turtle rescue again. This guy's motivated. He hates us. He wants away, and that's good because we want him off the road. There you go, buddy. Yay! I want to wait until he gets in the a little bit into the shrubs there. I don't want him to turn around. We have lots of buns left over from last week. So for supper tonight, we are going to have burgers. We are going to make rosemary and garlic crinkle cut fries to go with it. And some kind of side. I'm just not sure what it's going to be yet. The handsome one has decided to try the honey hot Kinder's barbecue sauce. I might get him to put some of it on one of... What am I saying? He's having 2. I'm having 1. I'm not sure why only one of these has sauce on them. I guess I'll get him to put sauce on mine so that I can try it. Fries are looking good. It's time to flip them over. We decided to go with cut fresh veggies as a side. Very summery, very barbecue-y. Burgers with fries and cut veggies. I had mustard, relish, and ketchup on mine. The handsome one is going to put his on. I'm regretting not putting any onions on mine, so I think I might get some out. With some onions, this is going to be perfect. Awesome. Yay! For lunch today, I'm going to make smoothies. We've got our standard banana. I got this little blueberry yogurt mini go. I have some fresh strawberries. We also have the last of the frozen Paradise Trio. I think if I put this in the smoothie today that will use it up. I'm definitely going to use some protein powder. I am going to put a spoonful of flaxseed in, and I'm actually going to put a bunch of the sprouts in that I got. I froze some of them because I wanted to make sure that they would last, but I also want to get the nutritional value out of them. So into the smoothie they go. Smoothies for lunch. They were pretty much all strawberry. There was minimal other items left in the frozen besides for the strawberries. Plus they also had fresh strawberries in them. And they're pretty pink. I did add in the sprouts, but I also found a couple pieces of spinach left that I'd forgotten about. So they have double goodness in them, spinach and sprouts. Sometimes you can't really see, but take a look at this. You can see all the little green flecks in there from the spinach and the sprouts. That makes me happy. Looks great. And it tastes really good. Very banana, strawberry banana. Very strong. We are going to have chicken burgers tonight for supper. I'm excited about that. I just love burgers. All burgers, chicken burgers, beef burgers, fish burgers, just everything. So we're going to have these tonight. The first time we had them, I baked them in the oven because it was a miserable day. Today is actually quite nice out, so we are going to cook them on the barbecue. Week before last, I got a really awesome flash food box, and I still have one of the broccoli stalks and the entire cauliflower left. I'm going to use the entire broccoli. I'm going to use at least a third of the cauliflower. We'll cook that tonight, and we'll add my cheese slice on it, melted, to give us broccoli and cauliflower and cheese as a yummy side. Broccoli in, cauliflower in, burners on, so this is starting to cook. It's going to be great. I forgot about this when we had the chicken burgers the first time, but I have that bacon, the round pieces of bacon that I pre-cooked and put in the freezer, so we will each be able to have a piece of bacon. So we'll have that with bacon and tomatoes, and it's going to be very yummy. We're going to have baked potatoes as well as the second side, and I have cut these. There were a lot of not great spots on the potatoes that I bought last time. Not the happiest with them. I mean, the price was good, but the quality was not what I was expecting. We'll get these in the microwave. I just threw 2 cheese slices on the broccoli cauliflower, got the lid on here, so the steam in there will melt those cheese slices. It'll be in a little cheese sauce. Chicken burgers, and they're not BLTs because there is no lettuce, but there is bacon and there is tomato, so we should call these chicken BTs, I guess. And we have the cauliflower and broccoli with cheese. We have baked potatoes with sour cream, grated cheese, bacon bits, and I topped them with little chives from my garden. Very much looking forward to this dinner. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous night out. Maybe we'll eat outside. It's a nice night for eating and having a nice view of the lake. I am going to make some dip. I'm going to flake this crab and mix it with the hell of a good dip. It's crab flavored seafood. The crab dip is done. Doesn't that look great? We were going to have it for crackers with lunch, and I picked this up after Christmas. Hickory Farms, it was like 75% off, so I got it for I think $6. And we are going to have this little sampler with some crackers and perhaps some cherry tomatoes. I don't have any fruit to cut up with it, but this will be okay. I do have olives and I do have pickles, and yeah, it's going to be great. So I did a little tray up. This is beef sausage, ham sausage, and crackers. And none of these crackers were new package opens. These are all packages that I had open and in airtight containers in the cupboard because we didn't eat them all. I'm going to cover this up and get it in the fridge to chill. This is one of my beeswax wraps. My sister called and she said they're going to stop around. Today's Canada Day, so happy Canada Day. And they're going to bring some sausages. So I thought I could throw some sides together. So we'll barbecue for lunch. Plus I have the dip that I've already made in a little tray I put together. So we'll do mushrooms and peppers. And these are both from the week before last. The peppers actually might be from 2 weeks ago. And this is onions. I think I'm going to do this container with peppers and mushrooms, and this container with some potatoes and onions. We've got onions and potatoes here with a butcher's block seasoning and butter. We have mushrooms and peppers here with olive oil and rosemary garlic seasoning. My sister and brother-in-law brought some sausages. These are sausages from Costco, and they brought some buns. We have the potatoes, and we have the peppers, mushrooms, and also the little nibbly trays that I made earlier. I found this package in the freezer. This will be good for us to eat up. And I was thinking that we could have chili cheese fries or chili cheese nachos, something like that with the chili topping. I'm going to make some jumbo crinkle cut fries, and we're going to top them with chili. This is still mostly frozen, so let's start to heat it up. Starting to look good. I'm just going to flip these. This is also starting to look really good. On the left is fries before they're loaded with chili and cheese. On the right is the fries after they're loaded with chili and cheese. And that cheese is going to melt. Yeah, let's do these up. There were leftovers from the little nibbly tray that I made yesterday. I added some cherry tomatoes, the last of the strawberries, some cut cheese. This is a very small piece of the lemon Borson cheese that we had a few weeks back, still left over, and I am going to open up. This is homemade red pepper jelly. We're just going to eat the leftovers for lunch today. Looks great. Looks great. It's very hot out, and we are trying to minimize the impact of everything that heats up cooking-wise. I mean, barbecue, of course, is hot and it's outside, but it's still hot when you're cooking over it. So we are going to do wings today, and we are going to do them in the air fryer. It's smaller. It won't heat up the house. I'm just happy with that. I don't know if this is going to be enough for us. 615 grams, that's 1.5 pounds. Might not be, but it's hot out, so we might not be looking for a big meal. So there's not that many in this bag, so we're probably going to have to cook something else or have something later on tonight as well. What I really like is that the sauce is separate. I'm going to cook these in the rotisserie part of the air fryer. These turned out great. They don't have any sauce on them yet, but we're obviously going to have something else later. This is not going to be enough. We had 4 hot dog buns left, so we just cooked up 4 wieners, and that will kind of supplement the wings for supper. Relish, mustard, ketchup, onions, and grated cheese. A little while back, maybe a month, maybe 2 months, I got a big bunch of Orville Redenbacher microwave popcorn. It was really inexpensive. If I remember, the packages were $1, and there's 3 of these in each one. So we're having a little bit of popcorn snack tonight. I forget I have these things. Thawed out some leftover spaghetti sauce from that massive quantity that I made way too much 2 weeks ago, and now that makes it an easy, quick meal for lunch. Tonight for supper, I am making omelets, and we are going to have them with these McCain Bistro Tater Crisps. For the omelets, we have, of course, eggs. I'm going to add in this salami, all that's left in this little package. I've got onions, mushrooms, tomatoes, peppers, cheese, and I am going to add in some of the frozen sprouts. Yesterday I pulled one of these packages of bacon rounds out of the freezer. I am going to cook these all so that I can freeze them so that we can have them for burgers, but in the process we'll be able to have some with our supper tonight. Breakfast for supper. All right, these are in. All right, the eggs are ready. We've got everything cut up. So we've got the peppers, onions, mushrooms, the salami. I've got the sprouts, and in here, that is chives from the garden. All right, let's get this mixed in together. This looks great. I forgot there's tomatoes as well. All right, here we go. I've got to smooth that out and scrape out the bowl. Looking great so far. All right, I added the cheese. Now let's see. Oh, yay, that turned out great. Batch 1 of the bacon is done. So I gave us each 2. There's 2 left from the first batch. Then the second batch is in, so that'll give us 8 pieces for in the freezer. That's great. I split the omelet in half, so we will each get half. Breakfast for supper, omelet, bacon, little mini hash browns, and a slice of tomato. I think we'll add salsa or ketchup, of course. Handsome One will never add ketchup, only salsa. We had some really great meals this week. Canada Day was really fun. So we had dips and a little bit of charcuterie, and then there was enough of that little kind of nibbly stuff left over for us to have for lunch the next day. The omelets, those were so good. We haven't had breakfast for supper in a long time. Really liked the chicken burgers. Just, it was a really good week. We need to have more weeks with some colder options to beat the heat. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you would do so. It will help me. And like, shares, and comments, they help me as well. I hope you guys all have a really fantastic weekend. Thanks so much for tuning in.